I've cleansed and moisturized my greasy husk. The laundry is starting, and I'm about to start on my bread.
I'll give it a whirl. So cheap, I was like, yeah. Hard to beat.
Bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. Vanilla macadamia coffee. Getting our pills set up for the week. They're not great, but it'll do. I've received a package. It is fake nails, my press-ons. Look how pretty. Ooh. Little bows. Some just classic shiny stars. French tip. These cool sort of retro nails, and then rainbow. I didn't record it because I assume you don't really want to see me clean my bathroom every week, but I have cleaned my bathroom, rest assured. The dishwasher has finished running, so now it is time to clean up my mess. So all the dishes have been washed and put away. Now we gotta filter some water. Alright, so packing my lunch for tomorrow. We have a sparkling ice caffeine energy drink, a soda water. This is red onions and black olives, and this is ranch dressing. These are a topper for my lunch entree. Then in here we have, these are cut vegetables, so I have green beans, red bell pepper, and some radishes. This is the lunch, so it's that chicken casserole, and then I put some black beans on top of it. Once it's heated, I will then throw on the red onions and black olives, etc. For breakfast, I have an Asiago bagel and cream cheese. I also have an apple for a snack. We have dill pickle flamin' hot Cheetos, fruit snacks, goldfish, this in here, Ritz crackers, and a fruit and grain bar, and I might throw a couple pieces of bacon in there since I have some left over. Instead of doing a sheet mask this week, I'm doing these pretty iridescent under eye patches. I don't know that they're going to do anything, but again, there's something that I need to use up. Here are my dirty dishes and my leftovers, and excitingly, sarcasm, I am on call this week, so no real downtime for me, I guess. Tonight's dinner, we have corn pudding, scalloped potato, mashed potato, Brussels sprout, turkey and cranberry, and my homemade bread. So it's breakfast time. We got Eggos and bacon and a sparkling ice energy drink. Alright, so my lunch, leftover dill pickle flaming hot Cheetos, bologna sandwich, ginger snaps. I need to clean up my fridge because I'm leaving in like 20 days. Also, I saw somebody else doing this and it seemed like a good idea to me. I'm putting all of my plastic film type materials into this jug. What will I do with this jug? I don't know. But at least this shit isn't floating around in the ocean. So I had this leftover can of questionable black beans, depending on how long they've been in there. I can't recall, honestly. And I need to use up these tortillas, so I'm going to make some sort of rolled tortilla dish that I cover in salsa, because fuck it, I don't know. So I wrapped the filling of beans, onion, and pickled jalapeno in our tortilla, layered them in there, put salsa over the top, and then cheese. I just hope it's not fucking awful. Just had a brainwave, a big brain moment. I could turn the rest of the corn tortillas into corn chips. Look at that. Using the good old noggin. You know what? I ain't half bad. I don't know if I would make it again, but like, if we're cleaning out the fridge, it'll do. Alright, Dan, we packing our lunch for tomorrow. We have sparkling water, the sparkling ice energy drink, ranch. This is pickled jalapenos and black olives. For the entree, we have the rest of the chicken and tortilla casserole. I put some black beans on top of that. That goes in there. We have cut vegetables, so that's bell pepper and green beans. We have an apple. Get in there. We have a breakfast burrito. Here's some pinwheels. Alright, pinwheels. Got fruit and grain bar that I didn't eat, and the goldfish. I think that's probably enough. So I did already have like a small bowl of cereal, but I defrosted and reheated some spaghetti, and I'm making toast with my homemade bread to go with it. It's snowing, and I parked too close to this fucking bush. I just dragged a shit ton of snow in my fucking car. I'm stopped. Obviously, not a fucking plow in sight. Everyone's driving like it's their first day on Earth. My friend's mom got me this as a Christmas gift like 15 years ago or something. But it makes it easier keeping snow off my windshield. So I got sent home to work from home the rest of the day. And now I get to use my lunch break to shovel the driveway because I didn't do that before I left for work this morning. Why would I? I shoveled the sidewalk and half the driveway. The driveway is falling apart and it makes it really difficult to shovel it, and I don't want to be out there dicking around when I need to get back to work. Right then, I finished the belt for my mother and I started work on a different project. These are 2 pieces of hand warmers that are cat paws. So I didn't show you earlier because you probably don't care, but that's part of my day. I had a bagel and coffee for breakfast, and now I'm trying to finish up some work here. It is very sunny today, which is nice. I should probably still go back out and shovel the sidewalk again, but I don't want to do it. Anyhow, I'm going to cook up these green beans because I feel like they're starting to go bad. And this is my little snacky, leftover cottage cheese and some veg. So I cooked the green beans in bacon grease with some garlic and cashews. I don't know why cashews. I had them. They need to be used. So I'm going to thaw out some chicken tits and make some pastaroni. And that's a meal. Lunch. The rest of those chicken roll-up things I made and a soda water. Okay, this is the finished object. I just need to wash it. It does have some weird buckling issues because this is the first time I've done it. I'm sure that I will get better at making them as I make more. Being incredibly productive today, getting things done, right? So I finished the rug, and I was making these cat paw hand warmers for Carrie, but I think this is going to be too small for their hands even. Way too small for mine, so I might see if I can give them to Abby. But I have other yarn to use to make larger hand warmers. I hope that works. So I swapped out my altar cloth from autumn to my winter one because it's almost midwinter, which will be the solstice. And that's really all I did. I should probably like do cleansing or something. Impulsively, I brought out this little snowflake planter that I have that I've never used as a planter, but in it I've written down my goals, intentions, hopes for the new year on them in colors of power. So I think I feel good about that.
They had me sitting on the arm cycle today where you just do 12 minutes, 3 forward, 3 back, 3 forward, 3 back.
Cheap, but it works. Dinner is fried bologna and macaroni and cheese today, and a serving for later. It is the last full moon of the year, the cold moon, and I put out moon water. So I just finished reading Misbehaving with Minotaurs by Hazel Mack. It's the last book, I guess, in the Haven Ever After series. It was cute as all the rest of the books are in the series, you know, monster romance, because I guess that's kind of my thing. Um, if you like happily ever afters and like monsters and you know smut, you'd like it. I was getting my creamer out of the fridge for my coffee, and I guess I grabbed it by the lid and nearly dropped it, so I spilled some creamer on the floor. Good job. Look at this little weirdo. Just loafed in the corner over there for no reason. I'm having Cocoa Rice Krispies for breakfast. So I'm cooking up those chicken breasts I was thawing out. I am a heathen. I do prefer breasts because thighs have more fat, which I know usually means flavor, but I am just not a huge fan of chicken fat flavor. These are seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and paprika, and olive oil. I also have some lemon juice and I put butter on them. Yeah, I know they end up being kind of dry sometimes. I promise you, this usually results in pretty decent turkey. Chicken. I made lunch. The chicken is probably still a little dry. Who cares? These are also incredibly large servings of pastaroni, but I don't want like a third serving of pastaroni floating around to try to figure out what to eat that with. So here it is. Ta-da. I'm working up some snowflakes so I can make a snowflake garland. And last night I stayed up too late reading. I finished, it was like a compilation of short stories called In the Orc Chasm. So sorry, I had to check. Tales from the Orc Chasm by Kate Pryor. It's a collection of 3 short stories. It's fine. They're, you know, nice, happily ever afters, of course. The male love interest is always an orc, and the female love interest is of varying races. It's a quick, fluffy read. Here is my forged pile of evergreens for somewhere in here. We'll figure it out. Let's hope there aren't, like, mantis egg cases in it. All right, so I put those there, and then I was trying to put these over here, but the shelf is pulled out too far, and if I push it back, Lady Liberty up there is going to fall off. But, like, that looks so much better than that. You can see, like, the tiniest little bit of tape right there. But no one cares. No one's looking for how that is attached. And I'm pleased with that, and then I think I'm going to put a snowflake garland like that. Alright, so we're eating the other serving of macaroni and fried bologna for dinner. I dropped a noodle, don't judge me. Did you eat your breakfast? So I'm doing the thing where I had an idea, and then I'm doing it. So I'm making corn chips